Welcome to the Meditation Realm, Planeswalkers. I'm Caleb, your guide to these blind eternities. And in today's video, we're opening up another one of these double doses of our Commander Masters Collector Boosters, seeing what we can get lucky with. You know, the Jeweled Lotuses are the biggest hits, but we've gotten lucky with the textured foil, some other foil mythics, lots of sweet foil mythic cards, sweet rares. There's still a lot of cards we haven't seen get opened yet in any of the boosters I've opened. So, I'm hoping I can open up something like a Doubling Season or a Smothering Tithe or some of the other cards that are in here that are worth some value and are just really good to be able to play. Smothering Tithe has become like a commander staple in most white decks. Just being able to create that extra mana. White needs to be able to add ramp, and that's the only way it matches up to green decks. They've definitely been doing better to make it more accessible, because it was surprising to have a $40 rare come out of a standard set. Alright, we're going to see if we can get lucky here in box number 1. Opening up for another viewer here. See if Yuri here can get lucky. We've got another set of boosters to open up from today. Go through the commons and uncommons here. We're starting off with a Personal Tutor in foil. Not a bad rare to open up. Verdant Confluence and foil etched. Jaya's Phoenix. Seems like every emulator's got to have a Phoenix. We got a Taste of Karlov in non-foil. And, ooh, we're starting off with a textured foil, the Dragon. Now, that's a hit right there. This guy doesn't see too many reprints. He was definitely a big hit for Commander players to be able to play, because he's like the go-to guy. And now you got a nice old portrait version of a textured foil. Starting off strong here for the viewer. Right on. Okay, let's see what we can get in with pack number 2 here. Man, again, the big hits you can get in these can really be really swingy. There are so many rares, though, that are worth garbage amounts of value. Just garbage. So it's like if you don't get some of these big hits, it's really just not worth it. But, hopefully you can get some things. Alright, Endrixar for our first rare in foil. Ooh, we got a Baleful Dragon in foil edge. That's a nice mythic rare. Boon of the Spirit Realm. Ohran Frostfang in its showcase frame. It's pretty sweet looking. And hey, we got a Zakama Primal Calamity in foil. Not foil edged. I was like, that would have been pretty, textured foil. That would have been pretty sweet to get 2 textured foils back to back. But it's definitely a sweet card to get. Would be fun to open that up in a draft. Alright. Let's see what we can get in pack number 3 here. Going pretty strong so far. Oh, that's right. Zakama got downgraded. He is no longer a mythic. He does not deserve placements with those powerful dragons. It is but a weak dinosaur amongst the rarity views. Alright, come on. So many downgrades and rarity, it's amazing. So our first rare, ooh, we got a mythic. We got the Scarab God in foil. This is one I haven't seen opened yet. Nice to see a newbie. Good card to be able to play too. And, ooh, we got a foil etched Captured of Jing Zhao. This is a reprint from Portal, and this is the first time that's been reprinted, and we got it in a foil. So we'll see how much it ends up being worth, especially with so many versions of it getting printed. Well, that's a pretty good start there for that pack. We got 2 mythics. We got a Flayer of Loyalties. It's one of the Eldrazi from the Commanders. Very strong card. I know Eldrazi decks everywhere are going to want to play this guy. Just hands down, no question. And then we got a Flawless Maneuver. And then we got a foil Deadly Rollick in its showcase frame. That's pretty sweet. Very strong hit there. Oh, that whole cycle sees a lot of play in Commander being free. And that's pretty sweet. Alright. We are on the last pack, the box number 1 here. Really strong hits so far. We got 4 great mythics. Some really good rares. Again, that cycle of free rares, Deadly Rollick, Flawless Maneuver, they're all really strong cards. Freylaze, foil rare, first rare. Pure Steel Paladin, foil etched rare. We got a normal rare, a Cicada from the Commander deck. And then we got a mythic here. We got Omnath, Locus of Mana, in his portrait frame. Not foil, though. Would have been sweet. And then our last card is an Undergrowth Stadium in its foil showcase frame. Again, all these lands are great pickups. If you don't play them in Commander, the fact that they almost always come into play. As long as you aren't doing 1v1, they're coming into play. Definitely worth picking up for Commander. Alright, not a bad box number 1 there. We got 5 pretty strong Mythics. Again, the average has been about 5 for each of these boxes that we've opened. I wonder if we can keep that average going here. See if we can get lucky and open up another textured foil. Nice. I mean, again, our viewer here has gotten pretty lucky on some of the textured foils and foils that he's been opening. The fact that you can just get lucky, so lucky with some of these. And then, again, the flip side, you can get so unlucky. You got a Yuriko, we got a Song of the Dryads and foil etched. We got a Sliver from the Commander deck. We got a Mythic, it's an Insurrection. And we got a foil rare, Grenzo Havoc-Razer. Decent card for Commander, but nothing to write home about for value. I don't think any of those are going to be worth too much value, except for some of the Slivers going forward. Just the fact that they came from an expensive Commander deck, not everybody's able to pick those up. The only other way to get them is like in these expensive products here, and especially the foil versions of these. I could definitely see some of them going up in value as time goes up. It's going to have a lot of accessibility early on, but you know, there's going to be a lot of renewed interest in Slivers when people get to realize the awesomeness of Slivers. Undergrowth Stadium, great addition to those 5-color Sliver decks. Hey, land tax, depending on how many lands you play, and basic, land tax is a great addition. Foil etched and no less, so that's another great Mythic hit. We got a Spark Shaper Visionary in foil, not a great hit there as far as value. Taste of Karlov, Vault of Champions in foil for our last card in that pack. Hey, great card for Commander. Again, all those lands, amazing pickups. Definitely recommend that you pick them up if you do not already. We're halfway through this box here. See if we can get the darn pack to open. Alright. Hoping we open up ourselves a textured Jewel Lotus. You know, the crown jewel of what you can get. Starting off with an Infernal Titan in the foil rare. And then we got a Mythic, Mikaeus the Unhallowed in foil etched. We got a Flare, another Flare of Loyalties. A Tooth and Nail. Again, Tooth and Nail has surprisingly gone down so much. And our last card is the land, Rejuvenating Springs. We've gotten a lot of lands in this box. Great pickups for Commander. And we're on to the last pack here. Thank you for joining me, Planeswalkers. It's great to be able to open up these packs with you. See what sweet cards we can open up for viewers. If you're ever local and want to have some boosters open up on the channel, we might be able to work that out. Give me a message and we'll figure it out. Alright, we've got an Obscuring Haze for our foil rare to start off with. We got a Champion's Helm for a foil etched. We got a Phoenix for a rare. We got a Champion's Helm for a regular retro, showcase, not retro. And then, hey, we got another Ur-Dragon in the foil showcase frame. Not foil, textured, but, still pretty sweet. Some good hits in that one. Only 4 Mythics in that set, but some really strong ones. Again, getting those great hits like the Ur-Dragon and Scarab God, Capture Xing Zhao, first reprint. Really great to get some of these cards that you don't see reprinted very often, that are worth a good chunk of money, and see Commander play. I know Capture Xing Zhao doesn't really see, quote, quote, a lot of Commander play because it's expensive and from an old set, but it's the same thing as Time Warp, and people play Time Warp, so more Time Warps. Although, God, we got rid of Time Warps in our group forever ago just because it's murderous to watch people take extra turns after a little bit. But hey, if your group is for it, you got another one available to you. I'm always happy to have you here, Planeswalkers. Thank you for joining me. Like, share, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you here in the next video.